All right, so here are 5 lessons I learned from sending 20,000 Instagram DMs, cold Instagram DMs, in 2026. Okay, so my name is Ade. I run an outbound agency. Basically, I work with high ticket B2B service providers, generally coaches, consultants, trainers, agency owners, also some SaaS products to help them build an outreach strategy that can literally scale to that can scale their company to multiple 6 figures, if not 7 figures. We haven't done the 7 figure thing yet, but we've done the 6 figure thing, multiple 6 figure thing. So yeah, this is what I do. This is who I am. It's pretty crazy. I've been running this for about 2 years now, pretty long time frame. So let's get into the video. Let's get to the point because I've learned quite a lot. And I want to show you some results. We were able to sign like 9 clients last month from Instagram, high ticket clients. So we also signed on our Down With You program, which is gonna be a link in the description where you can book a call with me. Also have a Down With You program. I'm just giving you our exact systems, our exact step-by-step framework. Have a school community, about 13 people are inside. It's not our main thing, but if you're making less than 20K, you can also join that. Book a call with me. I'll show you the things and you can enroll. But if you're an operator of 30K plus, we have our Down For You thing for you. But hey, let's get into this thing. These are the results I was able to get in this year. Some of the people I got to book a call with me. You can see Addy, have Ruben right here. We have this guy right here, Baz. We have William Brown. We have Rizwan. We have Kevin Trudeau. All of these people engage with our message positively. So we're doing something right when it comes to Instagram, right? And our DMs. So let me give you some context. What 20,000 DMs taught me. Because I'm going to give you the lessons, right? I'm going to give you what I learned. I can only give you what I know, what I've experienced. Because most IGDM advice, it comes from gym coaches. And this is what works at high ticket B2B market, right? So we've sent 20K DMs across last 4 months. I'm recording this on the 24th of May. Probably gonna upload it later on, maybe in June or maybe in May. We'll see. I've done 8 months of testing, so I've been basically running Instagram systems for about 8 months. I've also did some experimenting, more than a year ago. But generally, in the last 8 months, we've been very heavy on IG. We've tested a lot of angles, a lot of openers, and we were able to establish clear KPIs of 1.5 to 2%. It's very scalable, very good. And then I'm gonna give you the lessons worth keeping, right? So if you take these lessons, you can save yourself months. But you need to listen to me. You generally you need to trust me and listen to me on this one because I'm gonna give you literally it from my heart, what I know. Because this isn't theory. It's what survived 20,000 sands in the last 4 months. So here are the lessons. First of all, you wanna establish a healthy ABR of at least 0.5%. It's gonna vary by niche. It's gonna be very, very variable. But if you're in some saturated niche, or if your niche is not very active on Instagram, 0.5% is gonna do. Another thing that I've learned is you don't want to be like this guy who always messages a guy only once. You can remessage people through different accounts. You can use 2 accounts, 3 accounts to remessage the same person once because your TAM, your total addressable market, is going to be capped by a certain number, right? So, for example, my TAM on Instagram is about 200K, and I've remessaged some people already. It's just a part of the game. And then presence. So you need to have a good profile picture. You don't want to have 300 followers. You want to have at least 1,000 followers, a good profile picture, okay? I'm going to show you an example later on right here. But it's super important. And also get a verification badge if possible. It costs fucking 14 euros a month. And if you're running 6 accounts, which you can if you have 2 people in your team, you create 3 accounts for your own avatar and 3 accounts for your team member, for your partner. It's going to be very easy. And then you only want to message people who have at least 500 followers. Or if you use Apollo to scrape the leads and then you know that these people already have employees on LinkedIn, you can also message those people if they have less followers. But you want to make sure that these people have an established company. This is the most important thing. And you need to stand out, right? So there's going to be this is going to be the most important lesson. You're going to have this action threshold. I think I'm going to show you this later on. But you're going to have this action threshold. Not action threshold, it's the intention threshold. I'm almost mixed it up with Alex Ramose's thing. But you're gonna have this intention threshold, and most people that do cold DMs on Instagram are standing below the threshold. And you want to be the guy, and most of you who are watching this are not gonna be the guy that's above it. But if you're actually serious about this, you're gonna take months to nail this in, and you're gonna be above that shit. So lesson number one, let's get deep into this. So replies don't pay do anything, right? Booked calls do. Track the numbers that maps to the money, right? So pitch the end KPI, peak the end KPI. I'm too deep into this pitching game. Closest to revenue, right? It's usually going to be booked calls or qualified appointments, and then you're going to evaluate it at 1%. 0.5% will do, but you want to have at least 1% if you're like in a good niche. And then scale the volume. This is my lesson number one. Volume isn't a strategy. Volume on top of a validated KPI is. Lesson number two, message the same person twice. Okay, so the second touch outperformed the first one by 2 to 3x. Familiarity quietly does the selling. Okay, so first DM is priming, and the second and the third one are selling, right? So pitching. Low pressure, no pitch, just put your name in their head. And wait 10 to 14 days to even get like a yes or no. Like if we go right here, like you're gonna say this, right? Like for example, like I don't know, this guy replied fast, but this guy took some time, and so did this guy right here, and this guy as well. Like some people take time to reply, right? Priming leads is important. 90% of people won't even know your message them if they don't follow you. Right? So you're gonna land in their request folder, ideally in their request folder, and you might have to message them a couple of times from a different account. So lesson number three is they check your profile before they reply, right? So if I break down my profile right here, I have a nice profile picture of me on a nice dinner in Milan. I have like a good following, 1,440 organic followers. Some big people follow me as well. I have the verification badge. You know, my bio is very clear on what I do. And then I have like some client results right here, some highlights. I post a story from now and then. I post like 3 story sequences every single week. And then I have also some like joining the team for Satyrs. I have sales lesson, my case study from Charlie. And this is it. Like, this is it. I have some good content that went on here as well. You can see some numbers right here. 206 positive replies. Like just some clipping. A guy that clipped my content. Shout out to him. I don't know his name. Forgot him, but shout out to like the guy that clipped this shit and sent it to me on Instagram. And the account is going to be the salesperson in the beginning, right? So when people check out your DM, they're going to check out your account, and that is going to be your main salesperson. It's going to be your content. So lesson number 4, only DM accounts with 500 plus followers. We're very clear on this. So set the floor at 500, skip under 10 posts, and prioritize 2 to 50K. The filter funnel, the filter is the funnel, right? So pick smart as the top, sell easy at the bottom. This is it. Like I'm just giving you the sauce. And lesson number 5, the most important one, by easily the most important one. So cross the intention threshold. So these people get tons of DMs daily. Like, so if you're messaging, like, for example, William M. Brown, like the guy I messaged, or Eddie Cumberbatch, like those guys are getting like fucking 50 DMs a day or some shit. And you're like, all of these people are gonna be in their inbox, and they're gonna be like this little rats wanting to grab their time, right? And they're not gonna have anything for them, right? They're just like copying, for example, they're copying Charlie Morgan, they're copying Jordan Platten, they're copying like Eric Novoslavsky, like they're copying all of these guys, or maybe like any of the guys in this B2B outbound or B2C outbound space, but like they don't have anything special to them, right? And they always stay below the intent threshold, right? Most of these people are typically like in Charlie Morgan's free school community. This is one thing I saw, because I get a lot of DMs from those people as well. Now, what you need to do is you need to be the guy. You need to be the guy that sits above this thing. And I'm gonna give you a crown if you do this, because I was able to do this. I'm not saying I'm a king, but it is what it is. If you're here, you're gonna get crazy results. So this is for the operators watching this, because this is gonna unlock a lot of things for you. You're gonna get a new booking channel, zero infrastructure cost. Instagram is super, super cost effective. It can have like a fucking 20x ROI, and it compounds with content, right? So every post you put is gonna warm up the next 1,000 DMs. Like this is it, man. Like this is it. Like to become this guy right here, you just need to have like something different to you. You need to have crazy results. You need to have like this is not important. Like results are one thing. You can have like crazy offer. You can either have like, for example, you can have good content. Because think about it, how many times did you receive, if you received any cold DMs, right? If you have some presence on IG, how many times have you received a good cold DM from a person that has good content? For me, for example, maybe 2 to 3 times, and every time I've received it, I book the call. This is it. Cold DMs aren't bad, shitty ones are. Shitty systems are bad. So this is it for the video. I'm gonna give you a CTA, so I'm gonna give 2 CTAs. Okay, so if you don't want to see this, just click off this video. You already got the value. But if you want to get pitched, stay around. So first of all, it's for the people making less than 30K a month, less than 20K a month. I have a program where I basically give you one-on-one support. I give you all of the training that I would normally give to my setters on how to run the system, for example, this Instagram system, and how to also run the LinkedIn and the email system. I also have some other videos on YouTube if you want to check them out. Probably gonna, you can just click on my channel and see them. Also, if you are an operator, B2B operator, doing more than 30K a month, so multiple 6 figures a year, you can book a call with me also directly in the description. I can show you around for you think how that would work. It's pretty crazy. We can add anywhere from 20 to 100K in new monthly recurring revenue to your company, your agency, your consulting business, or your coaching business. So this is it for the CTA. If you want to do this, you can book a call with me directly in the description. It doesn't really matter. We're getting most of our calls from outreach, from outbound. This is it. Hope you're having an amazing day. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you on the call. Or if not on the call, I'll see you in the next video.